Well, guys, I know we're gonna have to run soon, but we got time for one more topic, and I want to say, go jump us into storytelling point because this is storytelling time, and I want to get into this, and I want the chat to kind of share their stories as well. I want us to all give an example of how collecting hot toys improved your quality of life, because I think there's any number of ways that we could point to that we're actually better off for collecting hot toys. There's so many things that it provides. It provides us a community to feel a part of. It provides us sort of escapism, provides us happiness for, reliving cherished moments either with friends or family, or even if you watch the film by yourself and you just had a connection to the characters or whatever. And one of the things I've really talked about with characters like Loki and Kylo Ren, why I really love those characters is because they have traits that I can identify with. There's certain things that motivate them that I think I can understand and recognize, and even see some of those things in myself sometimes. I'm not quite as villainous, but when I see those things and I'm saying those are very human characteristics, and that's why, I love collecting those characters, because they're like, sometimes they're like, they have very human vulnerabilities. So I really like that about them. But Keco, I want to see if you can give us an example. How has Hot Toys collecting improved your quality of life?
Well, I'll do the practical and then I'll do the sentimental, if that's okay.
Let's do it.
So the practical is that it gives me something to do that's not bad, essentially. So there's a lot of people out there that, there's a lot of things you could be doing with your time. There is, especially for younger kids. Yeah, a lot of bad vices. Especially, I mean, we're big kids, if you want to call it that. I'm 36 years old, but I know that a lot of people, especially even on this stream, are, in their teens, late 20s, early 20s. There's still a lot of decisions and stuff to be made. So if you have something to do to where you can watch a stream, where you can collect something or go, it gives you an outlet other than going to the bar or going to, do something that you're going to regret later on in life. I mean, just from a practical standpoint, it's something that you can do that you can literally be tangible to say, hey, I collect something, and it allows me to think about budget. It allows me to think about building things. Maybe you build a display, you get to be handy. It gives you so many outlets to do things and better yourself as a person, gain your attributes, things like that. So for me, it's given me an opportunity to keep track of things, to give me things to look forward to, trying to find out what are important to me, what's not, and then make some decisions. Those are a little bit harder for me than some others sometimes, but that's the practical side of it. It keeps me out of trouble because I could be doing drugs, drinking, doing whatever I want to do. And this is where my hobby is. This is where my money goes. But on the sentimental side is that it also gives me a community. And I know this sounds so silly, but this is what this is. We're all sitting here on this stream right now. It gives me a community to relate to people that have the same passions and the same, outlook on life. And I mean, there's a great vlog out there of Will coming to Tennessee. I mean, honestly, Will, I never would have met you and, share this common interest. You never would have come to visit me. I never would have met my other buddy, Dave, from that I do my other podcast with and that went to Celebration with. Never would have seen Riley in person. All these people that we've met in person all came from a plastic hobby, which is crazy, is that we came together over toys. And that's cool. And, we share that type of bond, which is fun. And so when something new comes out, we get excited about it. When something doesn't, we bitch and moan about it, which is fun. I pretty much talk to Nick every single day. Hey man, you got an invoice? You got a shipping notice? Nope, nothing for me either. Well, yep, fuck it. And so every single time I get so pissed because we relate there together. So we hold each other up. When we're being down, we share in each other's victories and defeats. And so it's a fun thing to be a part of, and I'm blessed to be a part of it all.
Right. Me too, man. I feel I can only echo that, Keco. And I think, look, there's always going to be parts of every community that are less than ideal. That's just how it is. There's going to be people who complain about head sculpts and you like them, people who disagree with your opinion. But at the end of the day, I think we're all better for collecting hot toys and the other stuff we collect because, one, we're becoming more sociable people. We're putting ourselves out there in the world to connect with other people. And then also we're growing. We're growing in a lot of different ways. We're communicating. We're exploring new ideas that we wouldn't have explored. Like I'm exploring new places that I wouldn't have explored, like going to Tennessee. And I'm going to go to Texas, by the way, to visit Dean and Zach. So that's going to happen. So, and that's something. I'm going to California in July. All those things may or may not have happened if not for my willingness to jump into this community and for you guys to push me and to push everyone else to do things outside of what their comfort zone probably is. So that's why I think this community is so great. The hot toys are one thing, but what you get as an as an effect from the hot toys are something different besides the joy and everything else, but you get a lot of positives out of it. So Dean, can you give me an example? I know you got Aux Daddy, you got some good ones. So hit us with something like, how has collecting made your life better?
Yeah, I mean, as corny and as cheesy as it sounds, I'm right there with Keco, man. The community, the people I've met along the way of just like this common interest of 6-scale figures. It's honestly crazy. And then loving it enough together to be like, hey, let's talk about this on the internet and see what other people are up to. And then getting to meet people like Optical 20, it's crazy because like we watched his content, because there wasn't a ton of people posting that kind of stuff on YouTube. And it was like, and then now we're like sharing streams together. Like that's crazy. And then like meeting Will and Liao and Mario and all these people from all over the country and all over the world, Ian and Pete, Shane, like it's just crazy. The amount of people that, share this passion and want to like talk to you and have fun with you. And it's crazy. And then being able to jump on YouTube and like essentially be like a public speaker, like that's cool too. Like especially if you're like real shy, that it's such a easy way of like getting comfortable talking to people. So that was cool. Like learning, how to navigate the internet like this, all because of hot toys. It's honestly crazy. So
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. But
well,
yeah,
I feel like it honestly, I don't know if people get this, but I feel like it makes us all better people, actually. Like as crazy as this sounds, I think it does. Like Keco said, it keeps us out of trouble and things maybe that we shouldn't be doing. It connects us with like-minded people who maybe have similar interests that help us expand our horizons. And that's why I really think it's great. And I think we all owe each other a lot in the community a lot. And we owe Hot Toys and the other companies that are producing these products a lot. I don't think they realize how far reaching their products actually are and what they're doing besides just selling shit. Like it's a business to them, but I don't think they really realize the impact. Like if Hot Toys and these companies didn't exist, we all never would have met. So I don't think they realize how far reaching their impact actually is.
Yeah, so, I wouldn't go as far as say we owe them. I mean, we pay them pretty good.
Well, so. but yeah, but also, easy if you think about it, we're almost like paying them. We're not paying them for things that we don't even realize we're getting, right? So we're getting the figure, but you're also getting so much more than that by buying that figure because now you're getting to connect with the community and you're going to all these things and whatever. So, that's not part of what they're selling to you, obviously, but it's a byproduct.
I need to buy more things to be more in touch with y'all.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. And when I come to Texas, Dean, we're gonna shoot some guns.
We're gonna hunt it out, bro.
Yeah, dude, Dean, can we get fireworks out there, bro? Can we get fireworks?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can.
Yeah,
I mean, there's firework booths everywhere. So
okay, we're gonna pick some up then. But guys, let us know in the chat how you feel about Hot Toys and whether it impacted your life. Guys, we are going to wrap it there. So thank you so much for joining. I know we're slightly past 7 o'clock here.